I never cried in my life. I'm not saying that with pride. That's just how men of my generation were built. My father didn't cry. His father didn't cry. You carried what you felt. You sat on top of it and life continued. I am 73 years old. And I still cannot cry. So I write instead. Because if I don't write it, no one will know. And if no one knows, then Lena never really existed. Then Kurt never really existed. And I cannot accept that. I am old and tired, but I cannot accept that. So I write. East Prussia, January 1945. We heard the Russian artillery for the first time at dinner. 4 of us at the table. Me, Lena, my son Kurt, my daughter Marta. Kurt was 14. Marta was 9. Potato soup, bread, the last slice of winter light coming through the window. Then the sound. Not from above, from below, from inside the earth itself. A low, grinding thunder that made the soup tremble in the bowl. Kurt looked at me. I looked at Lena. Lena pressed her hands flat on the table and said nothing. But after 20 years of marriage, you learn to read a face before the words come. Her eyes said, I knew. I've been waiting for this. Eat, I said. Your soup is getting cold. That night, after the children slept, Lena and I sat in the kitchen with the last 2 glasses of the last 2 bottles. When are we leaving? She said. Not yet. Heinrich. When she said my name like that, the argument was already over. 1 more week, I said. Let's see how close they get. Lena looked at her glass. She didn't argue. She just got up and left the kitchen. That night she slept with her back to me. I noticed. I lay there in the dark and I noticed and I did nothing. 1 more week, I thought. I have been paying for that week ever since. We leave. 5 in the morning. Minus 15 degrees. The road already iron hard with ice. Kurt tied 2 suitcases to the sled as fast as he could, as little as we could bear to leave behind. Lena dressed Marta in so many layers the girl could barely bend her knees. Too heavy, Marta said. Warm, Lena said. Nothing more. At the door I turned back and looked at the house. 2 floors of stone. My father's house before mine, his father's before that. The kitchen where Marta took her first steps. The window where Lena sang every Sunday morning. I put the key in my pocket. I don't know why. I knew, somewhere below thought, that we weren't coming back. But I couldn't leave the key. Some things your hands refuse to let go of even when your mind already knows. The road. 100,000 people moving west. I keep trying to describe it and the words keep failing. Not a crowd, a river. A human river flowing across frozen ground, all of it moving in one direction, all of it frightened, all of it bleeding from the cold. Carts, horses, prams, wheelbarrows. The old carrying the old. Mothers carrying children. Children carrying things they didn't understand, and behind us always, never stopping, always a little closer the artillery. Kurt never complained once. On the second day, when Marta's legs gave out, he lifted her onto his back without being asked and carried her for 2 hours without a word. That night, When we stopped in a barn with 40 other families, he sat beside me in the straw and looked at his hands. "Papa," he said. "Yes. Do you think we'll go back after?" I looked at him. 14 years old. Still hoping. Still asking the question as though the answer might be yes. "I don't know," I said. He nodded slowly. Looked back at his hands. "I left my model plane," he said. "The one I built last winter. I forgot it on the shelf." I had nothing to say to that. So I put my hand on the back of his neck the way I used to when he was small, and he leaned his head slightly into it, the way he used to when he was small. And we sat like that for a while, in the straw, while Marta slept between us and the artillery rolled on in the dark like distant weather. The bridge, day 2. We reached the Vistula in the afternoon. The bridge was packed beyond movement. Everyone pushing west, everyone pushing first, the crowd breathing and pressing like one enormous frightened animal. Marta had my hand, both of hers around one of mine, her fingers white. "Don't let go," she said. "I won't," I said. We were in the middle of the bridge. Ice black water below. Gray sky above. And then the planes came. Russian planes. The rockets hit the riverbank, not the bridge, not us directly, but the crowd detonated. Every person became an animal running, and the bridge became a crush of bodies and sound, and I held Marta's hand and I did not let go. I did not let go. But behind me was Lena. I felt it before I understood it. A thinning. A loosening in the air at my back. I spun around and the crowd was a wall of coats and faces, and none of them were hers. "Lena." The crowd took my voice and broke it apart. I saw her one moment, 1/2 second, a gap opened in the bodies and she was there, 5 meters back, looking directly at me. Her face was absolutely still. Not panicked. Still. The way her face got when something was already decided and she was simply accepting it. She opened her mouth. I couldn't hear her. The crowd was screaming, the planes were screaming. But I watched her lips. She said my name. Heinrich. And then she said something else, 2 words, I think, maybe 3, her lips moving once and then going still. I have spent 40 years trying to read those words. I have looked at her face in that moment 10,000 times in the darkness behind my eyes. I think she said, "Take care of them." Then a wave of bodies hit me from behind and I was moving, I was being carried, I was not choosing to go but I was going, and I twisted back and reached back and there was nothing to reach. She was gone. I waited on the far bank for 2 hours, standing in the snow, Marta asleep against my chest, Kurt beside me not saying a word. Both of us watching the bridge. Both of us waiting for a face that didn't come. After 2 hours Kurt said, very quietly, "Papa. We have to keep moving." He was right. I have hated that he was right every day since. The 10th day. Kurt got sick on the 10th day. A cough at first. Then fever. Then I was carrying him because his legs stopped working. He was 14 but he was light, too light, he'd lost too much on the road. I hadn't noticed, I should have noticed, a father should notice these things. Marta walked beside me holding his hand. "You'll be okay," she told him. Over and over. years old, exhausted, hungry. Telling her brother he would be okay. We found a farmer's barn. The man let us in without a word, just opened the door and stepped aside. 2 nights in the straw with a bucket of water and the warmth of the animals around us. The second night kid's fever climbed. I sat with him. He was half conscious, drifting in and out. At some point past midnight, I think he opened his eyes and looked at me clearly. Really looked at me. The fever had broken momentarily, and for a few minutes he was just my son, looking at his father in a dark barn. "Papa," he said. His voice was almost nothing. "I'm here. Are we going to make it?" I looked at him. At the face I had known for 14 years. The face that used to appear at my workshop door asking for help with schoolwork. The face that used to screw up with concentration when he worked on his model planes. "Yes," I said. He studied me for a moment. "Okay," he said. He said it softly. Gently. The way you say okay when you are not sure but you decide to believe anyway, because the person in front of you needs you to. He closed his eyes. By morning he was gone. I cannot write what happened next. I have tried 3 times and each time my hand stops. Only this, Marta was there. She held my hand while I held him. And outside the barn the road kept moving, boots on frozen ground, cartwheels, voices, the world continuing without any acknowledgement that something irreplaceable had just left it. The world didn't stop. I am still surprised by that. Marta. We walked west. Just the 2 of us now. One day on the road she took my hand. Her small hand, cold and dry and impossibly small inside mine. I squeezed it. She squeezed back. And I thought, this is what I have left. This hand is my country now, my home, my reason. I did not let go. I did not let go. We reached American lines in early April. A soldier gave us bread and a blanket. Asked my name. Wrote it on a form. Heinrich Bauer. East Prussia. Family. I looked at Marta. Sitting beside me in the mud, eating the bread in desperate handfuls, her shoes held together with cloth strips someone had given her on the road. "My daughter," I said. "Only my daughter." The soldier wrote it down. I watched the pen move and I thought, is Lena written somewhere? Is Kurt on a list somewhere in some office, in some column? Do their names exist or do they exist only in me now, only here, in this chest, in this terrible surviving body? I never found Lena. I searched for years. Red Cross lists, church records, refugee registries. I wrote her name in every office that would take it. Nothing. The crowd on the bridge swallowed her. Whether it was the river or the cold or something else, I don't know. The not knowing is its own kind of death. A death you die slowly, in pieces, over decades. Kurt. February 1945. A barn. 14 years old. And I am still here. Why am I still here? I have asked that question every morning for 40 years. I was not a better man than Lena. I was not stronger than Kurt. I simply remained. And they didn't. Perhaps the answer is Marta. Marta grew up. Married. Had children. I have grandchildren now, loud, healthy, careless grandchildren who run through her kitchen and fight over nothing and don't know what their existence cost. They are Lena's grandchildren. They are living in the place where Kit's children would have been. One last thing. On that bridge, I felt Lena's hand go. I didn't let go. The crowd separated us. But I felt the moment her hand wasn't there anymore, that specific absence, that sudden cold in the palm, and I turned and I reached and there was nothing to reach for. I am 73 years old. And I am still on that bridge. Still turning. Still reaching. She is there somewhere behind me. I am still looking. Heinrich Bauer. Munich, Germany, 1987. Age, 7.